Shalom Aleichem, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to present my interview with Mayor Eric Adams. And I want to remind everybody, Mayor Adams just last week dropped out of the mayoral race. And the first interview he gave to Druzhba and Druzhba TV. So I'm very appreciative of the mayor. He did a great job the past 4 years. He's a great friend of the Jewish community, of Am Israel, of the state of Israel. And in this interview, you're going to hear many very important and useful ideas of the mayor. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you joining us today and granting Druzhba the first interview since you announced that you're not going to be running for mayor this election. So thank you very much, Mayor.
Thank you.
The last 4 years, we had an excellent and an active mayor, Mayor Adams in City Hall, a good friend for the Jewish people, for Am Israel, and for the state of Israel. So thank you very much for being there. These were the hardest 2 years since October 7th for the Jewish people in New York and all over the world. So thank you very much, Mayor.
No, thank you. And not only was it hard for the Jewish people across the globe, it was hard for those of us who are Christians and of other faith. You cannot be a believer in humanity to watch such a inhumane action take place in Israel. It was barbaric, and I've been very clear that Hamas must be destroyed and every hostage should return home. And those who also want the destruction of the Jewish people also want the destruction of America.
100%, I agree. And thank you very much for being vocal and being active and raising your voice. You are, I think, a good friend, a good mensch, and thank you very much for this. I know that you inherited City Hall after the years of de Blasio with the problems, but unbelievable. You changed so much, and there were so much accomplishments by your administration. So thank you very much. I think a little bit later into the interview, I would like to ask you about the accomplishments because I know it's much better than it used to be just 4 years ago. So thank you very much. Myself, I was born in the former Soviet Union. My family and myself, we had to escape the former Soviet Union, communism. Unfortunately, right now I'm disturbed. We have Mamdani who is running, and I feel that this is a communist, an anti-Semite, and I'm just afraid, of somebody like this being the next mayor of the great city of New York. Any thoughts about this, Mayor?
And I think that your concern is a righteous concern. I share your concern. When you have a potential mayor candidate that would be in a city where the largest Jewish population outside of Israel is located, a mayor candidate that refused to properly denounce the terminology globalized intifada, one who mocks Hanukkah, a very sacred day for the Jewish people. He mocks it and ridicules it in a video. One who stated he wants to dismantle our IRA definition and what it stands for. And one who just clearly has shown a level of insensitivity to even October 7th. Has not clearly called for the dismantle of Hamas, a terrorist organization. And when you find that lack of clarity and forthrightness from a person who's going to be the mayor of this city, I think you should be alarmed. I think it's extremely problematic. And I don't know if many New Yorkers fully understand not only would it negatively impact the Jewish community, but it's going to negatively impact our entire city.
100%. And so, Mayor Adams, you just announced that you're not going to be running for re-election, unfortunately. At this point, can you make an endorsement then?
Yes, we're going to sit down with the two remaining candidates. I am vehemently against the race of Mamdani. I'm against what he represents, so I would not be endorsing him at all. I'm going to communicate with Andrew Cuomo, and also I'm going to communicate with Curtis Lewa. Uh, we need a fighter against socialism, anti-Semitism, and against taking away the public safety of our city. And so I'm going to communicate and make a determination to do an endorsement. But on any case, I'm going to continue to lift my voice to tell New Yorkers why we cannot allow Zoran to take us backwards.
Great, great. So looking forward for your endorsement. I
Mhm.
think, with you joining, uh, any of the candidates, it's going to be a major force, to continue lead the great city of New York. By the way, you're going to be joining the administration of the great President Donald Trump.
Uh, I have not communicated with the president to join this administration. There were a great deal of rumors that were out, and I think that some of those rumors hurt my opportunity to raise the resources and the funding of campaigning. There were many rumors about me joining HUD, about going to Saudi Arabia, several other things, but I have not communicated with the president about joining his administration. He has said some very pleasant things about me, and I appreciate that. But right now, I'm gonna finish my term as the mayor of the city of New York, and I am sure God will uh, make sure that I have a future and fighting on behalf of the city and the country.
Sure, I'm sure about it. Um, when you announced the basically you dropping of the mayoral race just a few days ago, it was very powerful speech, and we had a portrait of your mom just behind you. It was very touching. Can you just explain a little bit? This is because your mom played a major role in your upbringing, and I know she
Yes.
passed away a few years ago.
Yes, 2021, I lost her uh, physically, but I feel she's always here spiritually. And when I became the mayor in 2021, I was sworn in on January 1st, 2022.
And
I
then
held
you
my
also had the
mother's,
portrait, right? I
yes, I held
remember you
my
had the
mother.
portrait.
Yes, I had the photo there. And, anyone who understand the role of a mom, mothers are with you when everyone else surrenders and give up. And I wanted to have her right there by my side and just remind everyone of what a working class mother can inspire in a child to allow a child to overcome obstacles and reach the highest level of success. I'm the mayor of the greatest city on the globe because I had a mother that loved me. And I want that to be a constant reminder to all parents the role they play in helping their children overcome obstacles.
Oh, beautiful. Uh, Bless the memory of your mom. Um, Now, after October 7th, I just want to mention New York. New York is not the same after October 7th. We saw the encampments, we saw the college campuses, we saw the anti Semitic incidents. I call it just terror, especially on campuses, universities, and colleges. We had people from our community, students, youngsters, that were just afraid going back, to the colleges and universities in the city. And since Trump took office, it's a little bit calmer and much better. Couldn't you and your administration do better just the past 2 years with this?
Yeah, and this administration, many things happened better, including the migrants and asylum seekers. We were getting about 4,000 a week. And when he secured the borders, those numbers trickled down substantially. And that's the same thing with a lot of the anti Semitism we witness on our college campuses and in our streets. Very aggressive, a very violent, and a very mean spirited display of fighting for what they consider to be free Palestine. And our job here in the city, we have to abide by the laws that are in place. And those laws, they do not allow us to stop protests. They allow us to control the movement and make arrests when someone goes across the line. And we have done that repeatedly, even yesterday, when individuals who call themselves Jews for Palestine, when they attempted to sit on the roadway of the Brooklyn Bridge, we took action. Many were arrested, and we're going to continue to do everything that we're supposed to do to keep New Yorkers safe. It's extremely challenging to stop the protests because of how our laws are. But again, if anyone steps outside the boundaries of what the law allows, we're going to be there to stop it.
Correct, right. And I know your administration accomplished a lot. If it's housing, can you just elaborate a little bit the past few years?
It is a long list of successful things. When you look at the promises I made when I ran for office, and then look at where we are 3 years and 10 months later, you'll find it difficult not to see that we check just about every box. I ran on housing. We built more housing and preserved more housing and zoned the city for more housing than 12 years of Bloomberg and 8 years of de Blasio combined. We produced more housing in year one, year two, and year three than any other mayor in the history of the city. And we reformed our city with our housing laws to build more housing for the future. We are looking at 426,000 new units of housing. That's an amazing accomplishment. But we've also been there for low income New Yorkers that use the FEPS voucher program. More people use that program under our administration in the history of the program. We move more people from homelessness into permanent housing, 1,000 off our subway system, 2,500 off our streets to make sure that they got the support that they needed. And then when you looked at the city of Yes rezoning, it prepared us for the future. We're leaving the city in good shape, but we also had other records, lowest number of shooting and homicides in the first 6 months of this year and continuing out to the 10th month of this year as well. Our subway system is the safest it has ever been when you remove the 2 years when no one was on the system during COVID. More jobs in the city's history, more small businesses in the city history. Broadway had its best years, best 12 months in the city's history. We are witnessing a decrease in childcare, saving from $220 a month to less than $20 a month, paying off medical debt. Those low income New Yorkers who are dealing with medical debt, we're paying that off. And no low income New Yorker is paying any income tax in the city. That's just amazing when you start adding up how we place $30 billion back into the pockets of working class New Yorkers. We had a city where we were getting 237,000 migrants and asylum seekers. We were dealing with COVID. We were dealing with lawfare, an unjust indictment. In spite of all of that, we never stopped moving the city forward. And I'm really proud of what the team has done. And I'm proud of New Yorkers who stuck in there and knew that people thought our city was dead after COVID. We are more than alive. We are going to continue to thrive.
It's a shame you're not running. My last question is, today we're just a few days after Yom Kippur and before the joyous holidays of Sukkot and Simchat Torah. What would you like to wish our viewers and readers uh, just at this period of the holiday season for us, the Jewish people here in New York?
And all of the holidays come with so much significance. The New Year's, I want to wish them as we're days from Rosh Hashanah. I want to wish them a sweet New Year's as all of their dreams come true. To continue to embrace our families and Kippur, the Day of Atonement. I want to apologize for New Yorkers for all of the noise that was around me during my 4 years in office. It was a administration that we had to deal with challenges, but we never gave up for New Yorkers. We continue to believe it's so important. And as we move into the important holiday of Sukkah, I want to be there and share a meal under the open skies to show how blessed we are to be with our families and friends. And so, on this important time of the year for the Jewish community, I want to commit to them that I will keep you safe and I will continue to lift up those family values that the Jewish community will continue to have.
Thank you very much. God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you.
you. All the best.